Out on the fringe, if you follow the story back, you find the center. Tracing the edge. If you're a parent, you know that once you bring another human into this world, it changes your perspective. Moving your family to a place where it can thrive doesn't seem like a sacrifice. It seems like a smart choice.
In 1995, my wife and I had a decision to make because Alex was starting the first grade and we needed to spend the whole school year in either Maui or in Bend. My wife and I were having so much fun in the snow. Of course, we wanted to bring Alex into that. And, you know, when he was very young, we tried to get him on skis. And right from the very start, he had no interest in skiing. He goes, no, I want to snowboard. So we got on this little tiny snowboard, and right away, I mean, we've got some just wonderful pictures of him. You know, it's just I think he was 6 years old, going down the mountain, you know, and he's already got his style, and it was pretty cool. Whew. I wanted him to be whatever he was going to be on his own, you know, and make the decision on his own.
In Bend, Alex didn't have to grow up in the shadow of his surfing legend father. Jerry was just Jerry, a guy who ran a small business, who did yoga, a dad who took his son to the mountain and tried to get as many turns in for himself as he could.
It was really nice being in Bend because nobody knew who I was, you know, and being a surfer in Bend, nobody cared. And that was kind of great, you know, I mean, it was good for me too.
And Alex could be Alex. Along the way, much like his father before him, he found his own path in the sport he loved.
My whole life, like my whole year, revolves around snowboarding. I mean, obviously, I live in the mountains and snowboard all winter, and then in the summer times, for the past like 4 summers now, I've been up at Mount Hood.
This winter, things were hectic. Jerry was organizing a paddleboard event in Hawaii and dashing up to BC to get this year's storms. Alex was plotting his own course, traveling around the States and helping manage the Volcom snowboarding team. But somehow, Jerry and Alex found the time to reconnect for their annual pilgrimage to Bald-Faced Lodge.
Going out and surfing with him, it's obviously like, you know, he's like, sit here, paddle, you know, this way, and you're good. And it's like, okay, like I don't second guess it. And then like we come up here and it's just like, he's just like, he's like looking at it like, well, I don't know, like, what should I do? Like hit it and then tell me where to go.
If you're a surfer, you probably should surf the North Shore before you die. And if you're a boarder, well, Bald-Faced Lodge, just outside of Nelson, BC, should be on the bucket list. Pioneered by the late Craig Kelly and his best friend Jeff Pensiero, Bald-Faced was the place where snowboarding switched directions from a competition rule-based sport to the playful freeriding we've come to know and love. And it's steep.
Pretty insane to have like my pops out, especially out here, like sending it off cliffs and, you know, like just ripping almost harder than I am in spots.
As Alex has gotten older, Bald-Faced's endless terrain has become a place for father and son to check in with one another, to catch up, sharing the sport they both love.
Especially when we come up here, it's like we're up here to ride POW, you know, like we're up here to kind of be together and hang out and catch up, and it's pretty awesome. Not a whole lot of people get to do that with their dads.
Patagonia makes this project possible on so many different levels. Their ambassadors and field testers are more than just athletes. They are thinkers, activists, and dreamers with a vision of modern adventure. The good people at Patagonia not only support their passions, they share them. To learn more about the ambassadors, visit patagonia.com. Music by Ken Christensen and Trolls Cottage, another project of the very talented Jacob Bain. Thanks for watching.